request, and then he just accepts.
Sally. That was by mistake. That was by accident.
Welcome back.
At work.
Inputs, which means that our product is then priced at a premium in comparison to, let's say, some of the competitors in the
Thanks.
market.
All good.
Down to the basics like this new meal, yeah, right? I mean, you're showing the possibilities and what can happen. West Africa is thriving at
What's good, Tim? How is Junop?
So for us as Kenyans, it's not necessarily there. So
We're good.
in this moment, it's sort of allowing
Just please
guys
work.
like myself to be able to create some
How is Juba at the moment?
different aesthetic
Juba is okay.
not beneficial.
Just a lot of people complaining about this.
To express ourselves.
This social media taking it down.
I want to go to Juba
Don't like
and
it.
then go to Abiai, dip in the village.
Wow. You will start running away from lizard and whatever. That's why. What do you guys always do when you guys come back home here? It's crazy.
Yes, I've experienced this in Juba one time. This lizard thingy that's everywhere.
Yeah.
So I want to go because I need to go to Abiai.
Wow. That would be a long trip.
I know.
When are you coming?
Inshallah, soon.
Okay. Oh, it's good. It's good to go back home. See those houses you haven't ever seen for
I'm
what?
not gonna lie. Do you guys know I want to go to Juba? I want to go to sorry. I want to go to Luri, Terkeka. Honestly. And then there is some Terkeka is where there is fish and all of that fish. The catacombs and all of that. Right? Yeah, these are like the main reasons. And then go hiking at Jebel Kujur.
Wow, I see you want to travel.
So these are the main reasons as to why I want to go to Juba. Sure, I don't have family like that. You said?
Like when were your last visit?
I went last year, but not for a very long time. I fell sick a lot, and yeah. You guys have terrible malaria that nearly took my life.
Malaria? Oh, this
Yeah.
normally have people. Those of us who stay in Africa for a while. It's normal.
No, I have a very weak immune system, so support was not.
I see now the reason you want to go up here because in Yanabia you want to go there.
Yeah, the last time I was in Abia was a very long time ago. I think 2007 or 8.
Tim, are you in Sudan?
Yeah, I'm in Sudan.
Junub Sudan.
Sudan, yeah.
How's life?
Life's good.
Great to hear.
Oh, thanks. You in
Ali, have
Australia?
you been to South Sudan or like Junub كده يعني?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't, but my mum has been a few times. She's there currently. I'm gonna go this year.
Why don't you girls just
We'll wait for you.
you and Ali and you guys can just come together. You guys are planning to come here.
He's in Australia.
Well, for me in Australia, it's very expensive. It's like
Oh,
because I'm not going by myself. I'm going with me and my child, and for me itself, just by myself, it's 2,000 to just go there. To come back, it's 2,000, so $4,000. And then if I'm going with my child, to go there, it's 4,000. To come back is 8,000.
Tickets only, no accommodation,
$8,000.
no all that.
So I need to save quite a lot. I don't know why Africa is so expensive like that. Because other countries is like, 400, 700, but Africa is so expensive. So, but I do plan on
Really
coming.
costly على فكرة, because
It's really expensive.
food, accommodation, just transportation here and there and all of that. And I'm really sure you'll need to spend more time to get the value of your money, because I can pay a ticket of $2,000, yeah? And then
Nah,
I'm
I'm
going
the
to be there for a
opposite.
week. I need to feel the value.
No,
Lisa,
for me, I'm the opposite.
mom,
Because the
yeah.
more time I spend in the
The more
country,
you spend.
yeah. So that's like for me, honestly, it's bad to say, but my plan is I want to spend only 2 weeks in Juba or 2 weeks in my grandmother's in a BA, so my plan is only to spend 2 weeks there with her and then come back because the more I'm there, the more I'm going to be spending, and me, I don't have that type of currency to keep spending. So I've still got to pay my own rent here back in Australia. I still got to come back and pay school fees. I've still got to do a lot of things. So
Yeah.
it might be expensive to go there, but the more I'm there, it's costing me more. So I'd rather just 2 weeks, get out, boom, bam, come back. That's it. She's getting old. It would be nice if she can come to Australia, but the Australian visa or the Australian passport is the South Sudan passport is really poor.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to get we went on holiday a few weeks ago, and my cousin, she's studying in Malaysia, but she's got a South Sudanese passport. And for us Australian, like when I applied, because with every country you visit, you need to get a visa. For me, when I went to Indonesia, I applied for it that same day. Me and my child, we got it within the same minute. I applied, I submitted it. I got an email back quick like that. And even when I look on Google, for me, it always says you can always apply for visas when you get to the country. And so because I was getting this information, I assumed it would be the same for everybody else. So I booked her flight, booked her hotel, booked her everything. She got to her airport, and they said, "Ma'am, we can't let you in. Where's your visa?" And then she's like, "Oh, I'll apply for my visa when I get to the destination." And they're like, "No, you can't." And then so she called me, and then I had to look it up again. And I saw her passport, and it was saying for South Sudanese passport, it takes at least 2 months to get approved to just visit a country.
I think is it the same thing with Canada as well? I have my cousins. This was last summer. They were to come here, and then on Google it says the same thing. You can get your visa on arrival.
Yeah, that's
So
what it
they
was
went
telling me
by
too.
that, booked their tickets, everything done. They arrive here at the airport, and they're like, "We can do that. You were to get it at the Egyptian embassy in Canada, not here."
Yeah, and that's when I felt true inequality, because
So
like
it's
I said,
really annoying, yani.
and I felt really bad for her because it was like she spent Christmas by herself, New Year's by herself, and all these things we were meant to spend it together as a family, but she couldn't come because she was meant to apply apparently for the visa 2 months ago. And then when you apply for the visa, for me, because she sent me screenshots of what was like in the visa requirements. For me, all I had to do was put my details, my passport details, why I'm going to the country, and if I'm bringing in more than like $10,000 worth of money or $10,000 more worth of like products, which is no, and that's it. I submitted and I got approved. The same with my son, got approved quickly. With her, they were asking her like, so like first name, last name, passport details. Do you have somebody to support you if you go to this country? Do you have enough money to support you when you go to this country? They were asking her so many different things, and I was like, like I was like, I'm so sorry to ruin your holidays, but yeah, I wish I was more knowledge in this, but I'm not. And they were just asking her so many details, and even when she did answer it, she has to wait
You
up
need
until
to have proof and all of that.
yeah. And I'm like, this holiday has already left, so the next time we want to go on a holiday, we can't really we don't we have to go to her. So our next holiday, I'm gonna go see her, me and my family, and then our other holiday, I want to go to
Now,
China.
South Sudanese passport is like one of the weakest passports.
It
It's
it
really
it
weak.
really, it really is.
And even within Africa, you need to get a visa and a lot of work.
And to be honest, that's one of the reasons too I'm privileged to be in Australia, because
Yeah.
seeing all this dishonest behavior and all this, it's a lot. But yeah, if I knew earlier, it would have been better because I would have saved a lot of money because I spent tickets, all these things, and I can't get it back. And I'm like, damn, it would have been easier if we would just, if I knew and would have just went and visited you, because then I would have saved enough money as well. But yeah, we'll see her in the next 2-3 months.
Inshallah.
Not inshallah, it's happening. I've already booked it.
Inshallah is a good thing as well. Hopefully it happens,
Well,
Yani.
inshallah, it means yeah, hopefully it happens, but it's not hopefully happens. It's already
God
happening.
willing,
I
Yani.
like in is everything's already booked, so it will happen.
Yeah. It's nice if you plan things earlier to avoid all these distractions and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I wish I knew earlier because we would have saved a lot of trouble.
You said your mom is from what part of Abia again?
She's not Abie. I think Achwang. No, yeah, Achwang.
Chua?
Achwang, yeah,
Yeah. I have cousins from there too.
Achwang.
Yeah.
I think there's a community festival today or tomorrow. I think.
The Abia thingy.
Yeah, I think it might be tomorrow. I don't remember. My mom was telling me my grandmother went to volunteer for an ABA community thing, and I was like, "You didn't go?" She's like, "No, she's the one who's doing it." And I was like, "Okay." You see, these Sudanese parents, they're accustomed to the Western world as well. They want to say, go back to Juba, go back to Sudan. It will do you good. But them themselves, when they go back, they go stay in hotels. They do this, they do that. I'm like, yeah, you see.
Hotels are really costly back home.
It is. Oh my God, ask Junubi. I was telling Junubi when I was planning, because I planned for this year 2025, I planned my whole holidays, and my big holiday will be in December, and that's going back to Africa. And when I was looking up, because I'm not going to stay in Juba, I'm going to stay only like I said 2 weeks tops. maybe a weekend a little bit. And he said for the hotel just for 2 weeks, $3,000 my currency. Do you know how much it
Damn.
is? That's like half my monthly income. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. What three
Totally.
thousand dollars just for 2 weeks? Even here in Australia, it's not $3,000.
And it's hard to live with relatives. I hate that.
Yeah, one thing I'm not doing is living.
Yeah, with
I mean, I love
relatives.
my grandmother, but one thing not doing, is living with her. No way. I'll come see you in the morning. I'll spend the rest of the day with you, but I need to go back home,
Sleep by
have a hot
myself.
shower, dress in my pajamas, go on my TikTok, go on my Instagram, go on chat to whoever I want to chat to, and then go to sleep. And then I'll see you again in the morning. But nah, there's no way. I'm so sorry. There's no way. Yeah. There's because the things my mom's already showing me on FaceTime.
Ali, it's your network or?
Oh no, I'm just silent.
Um,
I feel like I'm talking too much.
Sorry,
no.
go Ali.
I was
Were you talk
listening, على فكرة.
Ali, were you talking to me? I heard my name.
No, I wasn't talking to anybody. I was just keeping quiet. And BA was saying, "Oh, is it your network?" And I was like, "No, I'm just keeping quiet. I feel like I'm saying too much."
No,
Okay.
you were talking, then you just went mute, and I was like, what
You went
happened?
mute. Is she okay? Is she she's
I
is
don't know.
what
I feel like I'm trying to practice, like, do you know, like when you're self-centered?
huh? Who said you're self-centered? You just
No, no, I'm
really
saying
You know when you are.
when you are self-centered.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
like you have to practice giving people the platforms, and I think that's the reason why, like, sorry, I can't.
Uh-huh. That's pretty interesting. I like that.
I
The
can't
analysis.
talk and listen at the same time.
Ah.
This
But you expect people to listen to you though.
but I, okay, you wanted to hear me, yeah, so I was
No,
trying to tell you, but I can keep quiet,
no, you can talk.
but I can't talk because there's somebody else talking as well.
So we
No
cannot talk.
mute.
You want me to mute? Okay. Look, look at BA. He wants a
Dagiga.
woman's voice.
But
Hold on. Santino, are you like using multiple phones around you كده?
المشكلة شنو يا BA? What happened?
Are you contributing to the other conversation that
No,
David is talking?
no, I was talking to you guys.
No, I'm talking about the other thingy,
I'm monitoring it to make
the
sure
other
that
space.
hey, if I disappear, ABA, this Junubin it becomes 2013 on TikTok or Twitter.
Yes, you're the host.
Yeah, I'm the host. Do the most.
You can turn the volume down and
Okay, fine. Okay, you don't like to hear other men's voices. Kalas. What?
no, that's not the case. It's just
Okay, anyway, go ahead, talk. I'll mute. Go ahead.
no, I was just saying, like, I don't mind talking. It's just like, I can't think, talk, and hear the noise as well. I don't mind. I can stay on mute. I don't mind, but it's just because Yana B was saying, "Oh, I was listening to you," and you said I was listening to you, and I was like, "Oh, but I don't know. What do you guys want me to say? I like to hear my own voice, so I can talk about anything. To be honest,
Anything. I love drama.
you love drama,
A
drama,
lot.
a lot of drama.
No,
Well,
no,
I
that
can
has
tell
nothing
you,
to do
there's
with
only
me.
with your own drama.
You sorry?
I said with your own drama. Do you want me to give you advice on your drama?
No, no, I don't really have drama going on in my life, honestly.
Oh, okay. Well, I can tell you about my drama. Can I tell you about
Yeah. I'm all ears.
how many? There's 5 people. Junobi, please don't record this. And
Yeah, I was about to ask Genevieve, is this recorded as well?
please don't record it. Junobi.
You
Yeah,
cannot gossip.
I'm not recording. It just, but
Okay.
how many?
I don't trust you, Santino.
There's only four.
What?
My heart is broken. ABA. We know each other
Not
for
in a
3 years.
bad way. This Shamarat cannot go in peace when it's your spaces or your lives.
No, but I think it's different than Twitter. I think it's a bit more safer here.
That one on Twitter thing, it was recorded. I found it on TikTok. How did this thing come here?
Which one? Oh, you're talking about that, but that was a catch space. That was not my
Okay,
space.
Henaka, you can
That
record
that
this
that that
Hannah
was
Dawn's place.
that was a catch space. That was not me. That
Okay,
that that was a catch, not me. I'm more careful. I delete my stuff.
all right.
Okay. Junobi, I'm finna tell my drama. And apparently there's, according to TikTok, there's only 4 people listening in. Okay. So let's hope for the best. Yana B. So
Yeah.
I've got a 6-year-old child.
Mm.
And when he was younger, his father, it's one of those things like I got pregnant when we were quite young, and then we just realized like I'm one of these people like I don't want you to stay for the relationship just for the sake of the child or the sake of marriage, because I'm not really strict. And growing up, like my family didn't really value, not valued, but what they valued most was education and not necessarily marriage.
Yeah.
So my mom could not sit me down ever. Till this day, I'm 28. Well, I'm turning 28 on Wednesday, and she's never sat me down and said, "Oh, you're 26 now, or you're 25 now. I think you should get married." She's never done that. And my own uncles, my father has never really done that. So in our family, what I like to believe is we didn't really value marriage. But when I did get pregnant, he still had to do the right thing, which is, like pay the story money and all these extra things.
Yeah.
And he didn't, which for me, I'm not traditional like that. And he didn't. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Because at the end of the day, we're still sort of kind of friends. Like we're still co-parenting. He was still there for, his child and things like that. So I was like, I don't really care. That's fine. But now that my son's getting older, or my child's getting older, he's not there as much. And then when I asked him, and he was like, "Oh, I don't feel like I need to be there because you've got it all together. Like you're you're a whole person. I don't need to be there." And I was like, "Yeah, you don't need to be there when he was younger, but now he's getting a bit older. He's now 6, turning 7, and that's when they need their fathers. They need the fathers to,
Exactly.
do soccer, do basketball, whatever they need to do. Now you need to be there." And growing up, I was always pushing for him to call to call his son, and always pushing for my son to call, his father and things like that. But now my son is at an age where he's aware, and he was like, when we were on holidays, I was like, "Oh, did you end up calling, we call him K. Did you end up calling K for, like to wish him a happy birthday?" Or because his birthday is in December, so I was like, "Did you wish him a happy birthday?" And he was like, "No, I'm not gonna call him." And that was his own words. I didn't had to fuel it or anything. He was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna call him because he doesn't even check up on me. And I was like, oh, that's okay. Sometimes, grown-ups forget, and grown-ups, they work really hard and they forget to, check up on people, because I do it too. I do it to Haboba. And then he's like, yeah, but no, I'm not gonna call him because he doesn't do these things. And like it hit me. It was like his whole childhood, I've been pushing for this relationship. And his father too, I've been pushing for this relationship. And mind you, his father is the youngest of like 12, and I'm the oldest from my siblings. And there's only three of us. And it's like, am I like, am I babying his father? Like, I don't know. I'm just feeling, I'm feeling really strange this year. Like, I don't know. Can you chime in, give me advice? I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know.
Miss Anna, I want to know, you guys, are these men like that before the child comes in?
So when we were dating, we weren't dating for too long. We were only dating for like 6 months. And
Yeah.
then I got pregnant. And then obviously I kept the child. I kept my child. And then he was there for the end of the pregnancy, and he was fully involved. Like, he was very happy at the end to like have the child, for me to have the child. He came and like he drove. One thing I admire him for, that he lives in a different state, and he drove the whole night for 6 hours, didn't stop, drove the whole night to come and make sure that he was there for the delivery. And I didn't even give birth because I was in labor for like 3 days. He didn't give birth until his father came. I didn't give birth until his father came. And even like my mom was like, trust me, this child, he's not coming until his father comes. And my aunties would tell me the exact same thing. They're like, you're going to keep being in labor until his father comes. And I didn't tell like my aunties and my mom, but he was on his way, because I wanted to make sure that he wasn't just lying and saying, oh, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. And then I'm telling my family, oh, he's on his way, and he didn't show up. So I told them last minute. Actually, they saw him last minute, and they're like, you see? And when I tell you, when I gave birth to this boy, his eyes were shut. As soon as his father held him, he opened his eyes. I was like, you little bastard. How dare you? Like, I kid you not, the same day his father landed to the hospital, that's the same day I gave birth. So his father came, so he was driving from one state to our state, and it took him 6 hours. And then he arrived at 6 p.m. By 9 p.m., I had already given birth. And this boy did not open his eyes until his father held him, and then he opened his eyes.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God. And when I tell you, he looks exactly like his father and his grandfather and his great grandfather, oh my God, you will not believe me.
Isn't that like the worst
They
thing?
look exactly the same. And I was like, and I think there was like, my auntie was saying like, oh, when you hate a man, they always like your children will end up looking like him. I was like, I don't hate him. I don't respect the things he does, but I don't necessarily hate him. And I'm not gonna shun him away from his. If he wants to see his child, that's fine. He may have not done like the right things. He may have not paid the sorry money, but I don't want to shun him away from the family, because that's still his child,
That's his
biological
child at the end of the day.
child. Whether he paid or didn't pay, I don't care. Personally, that's his child.
How old is the boy? Or is a boy, right?
My child,
Yeah.
my child is turning. He's 6 right now, turning 7 in 3 months.
Oh, this is when they start paying attention to their dads not being around. And you, as the mom, you'll get tired of the questions. You'll get tired.
But like at the beginning, he was like, his father was really there. Like, he would take him. He was like 6 months. He would take him. When he was 8 months, he would take him. But now that he's older and he actually needs a father, his father's really not involved. And I've already backed away because their whole relationship, his relationship and my son's
He
relationship,
moved on.
I'm the one who's like negotiating. I'm the one who's like, oh, call your son. I'm the one telling my son, call your father, call your son, call your father. But then it's like, I'm tired. I need a break. I need to live my own life too. I don't want to keep negotiating between the both of you. And I understand my son is only little and he's not, I still need to guide him. But it's just like, for me, I'm finding it exhausting. Like I'm having to negotiate between the two. It's like, call this, call that, call this, text him. And it's like, why can't you guys just do it by yourselves? And for me, like, please interject. Like I said, I will talk and I'll
Like
talk your ear off.
that is not something the child is supposed to be doing. You
It,
as the dad,
but then
the child doesn't really have to call you, remind you that you're my dad. You have to talk to me. You have to do this for me. You have to do that.
no, but that's I'm saying I'm the one who's doing it. So I'm the one
Yeah,
reminding my
you as the
child,
dad.
call your father, and then I'm reminding his father, call your child, and I'm like I'm in the middle person. I'm like, call your father, call your son, call your father. It's your father's birthday. Do you want to text him? Do you want to call him? Or it's your son's birthday. Do you want to call him? Do you want to text him? It's Christmas. Do you want to text your father? Do you want to text your son? I'm like in the middle. I'm like negotiating, and because I'm the oldest, I feel like I don't know how to describe it. Like I feel like I'm caught in the middle. Even though he is my child, I'm caught in the middle of being like a nurturing mother and a nurturing sibling, and then on his father's end. So from my son's end, a nurturing mother. From his father's end, a nurturing sibling. And like that's one of the reasons too why I can't really I can't imagine our relationship being anything sexual after that, because it's like you're like pretty much you're like my brother. I've had to teach you to do things, so we can't even be compatible romantically anymore.
Yeah, he stopped like being present a very long time ago. He moved on, I'm sure.
Who? His father?
Yeah.
No, he's the same circumstances as I am. He's like he hasn't really had a solid relationship for the past 6 years, 5 years. Like he's by himself as well. I'm just like I don't know what to do, because like when it comes to compatibility, we would have worked, but because I'm the oldest and I have the oldest mindset, and he's the youngest, he has the like young sibling mindset. We just can't work.
He
But we
like
can be
with
good friends. Sorry,
being the youngest, Yani, you said of 12 siblings or 11.
yeah, 12.
He has people around him telling him to do everything for himself. So
And that's what
he
I'm
expects
saying.
that from you as well, to tell
That's what
him
I
what
was
to do.
doing. Yeah. Sorry. I feel like if I'm interrupting, I get passionate. Please just, yeah. I'm an open book. I'm not going to get offended if you say, Ali, please let me talk. I will let you talk.
No,
But
it's
that's
not a problem.
exactly what I was trying to say. Like because I'm the oldest, I'm the one who's giving directions.
Oh,
He's the youngest. He's always been given direction, and now he's expecting direction. Not even expecting. I'm the one who's giving him direction, but I'm I'm my own person now, and I'm tired of giving people directions. I'm giving my son directions, and I'm giving him directions. It's like, when can Ali just rest? When can I just be me?
it's good if you have your family support, honestly. But the boy child, it's really tough. My sister is just like you. With the girls, I feel like it's okay, but the boys always want to go around looking for their dads. Why? And that's when they start realizing what's wrong and what's right.
Yeah, that's very much true. Because I went through a phase. I'm like, this boy, if he thinks I'm joking with him or he's taking piss or he's sexist, like I had to just sit and like on my desk and like reevaluate. I'm like, who does this boy think I am? And really think it can't be me. But he would just be so firm on his decisions. Like he will think about something. So let's just small example. Like let's say it's cold outside, and he's like, "Oh, mommy, I want to go swimming," and I'll explain to him, "You can't go swimming right now. It's cold, and if we do go swimming, because it's cold, when we come back to the house, it's warm. You're gonna get sick." And he's like, "No, I want to go swimming. I want to go swimming." And I'm explained to him 5 times why he can't go swimming. And then finally, when we do go swimming and he gets sick and he starts sneezing and he starts whinging, and I'm like, "Exactly, mommy already told you that this was what was gonna happen." And they just rolls his eyes, and I'm like, "Oh my god, does he not respect me as a mother? Is he maybe sexist? Is he this? Is it?" And I'm just like, because when his dad tells him to do something,
He listens.
Yanabe, like this,
Don't tell me he
his dad
listens.
doesn't even have to finish the sentence. His dad will just say, "Look at him, wallahi," he will just do it. Just do it. Even when his grandmother tells him, "Oh, I'm gonna call Kay," he like this. But if his grandmother says, "Oh, I'm gonna call you mommy," nah, he's not scared. He's not nothing. I said, "Wow." And mind you, his father, Magari Dugu, he doesn't put his hands on him. Nothing. I'm the one, like when he's being extra naughty, I will put my hands on him. The kid, he still doesn't listen to me, doesn't respect me, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like, I said, wow, this boy, he's really
Are
good
you the
though. He's
type to
really
like,
smart.
shout at him now and then later and you go like, "I'm sorry, baby, I'm sorry."
And like that's the problem too with me. Like,
You feel so bad because
yeah,
let's say you're the only parent right now, so
like I feel really bad because I'm like so because I work with children. Him growing up, like we made Play-Dohs, we made like we played a lot. I played a lot with him because he was young, but now he's getting older. I can't play with him the same way I used to play with him when he was a baby. So then I'm trying to be strict with him, but when I'm being strict, he's taking it like I'm joking with him. And then when I do have to punish him, I feel so bad, and I'm like, and then he cries, and then he does the most. He's so dramatic. He will just cry and just like exhaust himself out to the point where he won't even eat. And I'm like, mommy already explained to you, blah 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 blah. And like then I feel bad the next day, the day after that, and I'm just like, oh my god, this boy. Am I punishing him or am I even punishing myself? And I stopped punishing him for like 2 years. I stopped hitting him. Well, the ghetto. Oh yeah. I stopped doing that for 2 years. And in those 2 years too, get smile, nothing. But as soon as I call his father, get a smile. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do.
brace yourself, Myanmar. This is like the toughest stage right now. I just feel
But
like
when
because
will
of
it get
Lizard.
easier? Because when he was a baby, it was so good. Now I feel like it's getting tougher and tougher, and people are like, oh, the two triple two is like the hard stage, and then it's like this stage is hard stage. But I'm like, it was easy for
It's
me.
really, really,
The
yeah.
older he gets, it's getting more difficult, and he's even speaking back to me, and I'm like,
No,
why?
don't get him used to that. Honestly,
No,
that's
no,
like
no.
the worst thing.
But with Australian kids, like it's okay, maybe I'm parenting wrong, but like with him, like my child, he'll be like, so get it kalam, like, and you can tell it from even my own self, get it kalam so much to the point from he wakes up from 5 a.m.
Yeah.
No TV, no nothing. Let's get it kalam. Even if you tell him you're in trouble, go sit on the corner. Get it kalam, like he'll talk to the wall, he'll talk to the window. Yes, kalam, 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 kalam. And I don't want to punish him. That's his
Just
personality because he's
being stubborn, yeah.
and I just get kalam, 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 kalam. And I wonder, I said, oh, Nas, please ask. just give mommy just 5 minutes, best 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Stop talking. Just 5 minutes. I want to do this. Stop talking. I'm like, okay, mommy. He made it for 1 minute, but 1 minute he started talking again. I said, oh my God, why are you like this? The kids your age are not like this. And then do you know what he said? Oh, mommy, I'm not like the other kids. I'm different.
Ooh.
Everybody's different. I said, oh goodness. I couldn't fight with him. I said, you know what? Yeah, fair, fair. When you're making a point, خلاص. Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, that's fair. But can you just at least give mommy like just 2 minutes? And he's like, I can give you 2 minutes, but I really want to talk. So I'm gonna talk. And I was like, okay, fair. Fair. Like, what can I
Wait,
do?
you like live only two of you, or he's talking to friends, siblings?
No, it just meant him. That's the reason as well.
You're talking to yourself? Are you okay?
Get Kalam, if he'll talk to me. If I tell him to start talking to me, he'll talk to the wall. Like I have a habit of taking work home, and I really need to concentrate because I'm doing observations. I need to like type, and I'm like, please just give me 1 minute. And you know, with kids, when they see you on your phone, see you on your laptop, see you on it, they want to come to you like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, can I
Yeah.
see? And I'm like, you have all these toys, you have all these. There's a park here. Outdoor is open for you to go play. Why are you coming here to disturb me? And he went, oh, yeah, because I saw you on your phone, and he said, oh, I'm not allowed to be on my iPad for 2 hours. So you're not allowed to be on your phone for 2 hours. And I'm like,
Wow.
God have mercy on me, please. I'm like, yeah, but still, I'm fighting for my life, Yana B. I'm really fighting for my life.
Honestly, just brace yourself for tough days.
For how long? Oh my God.
It's just like just so bad. I have my cousin like that as well. This one was a girl. The boy child is always tough, yani.
Yeah, I was like, I wish I had a girl because the girl seems easy. They're
The girl's
quiet,
easy,
they're
but then
demure.
she's always prepared to talk back. She always has something to say next. I'm not the mom. Like, can I get pissed? Can you stop talking? Like, just brace yourself. But then B is on him, honestly.
Be easy on
Always
him.
talk to him,
No,
yani. Don't.
I'm easy, Like when he talks too much and does all these extra things and talks back, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm like fair enough. Yeah, you know what? I am on my phone, and I did tell you to stop going on your iPad. So fair, but it's just like the
Or maybe he's lonely. He needs a sibling. He's bored.
no. Don't start that. Don't.
Because he's talking to himself. He needs a sibling to talk to.
He's been telling me since. Hold on one second. Yeah, him, and a few other people have been begging. They're like, "Oh, just give him a sibling." And I was like, "Give him a sibling. Are you gonna be looking after the
Oh,
sibling?
yeah.
Are you gonna be looking after the sibling?" And like, my I don't know, but he's very affectionate and he loves babies. So every time like somebody's giving birth and we go visit them, he'll like, "Oh, mommy, I want to hold them," and he holds them. And he's looking at me, and I'm like, no, you have two parents. It's not just me. Ask your father to find a girlfriend, find a wife, and give you siblings, not just me. Because for me, I had postpartum, I had like so many things. And I, I mean, for most maybe mothers, they can say they enjoyed pregnancy, but for me, I didn't really enjoy it while I was pregnant. I didn't enjoy it after being pregnant. It was just a lot. And At the moment, in my current stage, I've got different focuses. I feel like I can't focus on another child. And a lot of people have told me to the point where, like, he used to do soccer last year, and then, like, one of the fathers was like, "Oh, you just have one boy, like one child," and I was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Oh, give him a sibling." I was like, "Sir, are you paying for that sibling?" And he's like, "No, it's good for boys to have a sibling." I was like, "Just because you have 3 kids doesn't mean I need to have 3 kids, because that means I'll be looking after those 3 kids by myself or 2 kids by myself." No, no, thank you. But he's been begging. Like, I have a video of him 2 weeks ago, and he's like, "Mommy, you said you're gonna give me a sibling in like 10 years. I'm turning 7,
Wow.
but it looks like you're never gonna have kids." And I was like, "Yes, you're actually right."
No, Mama, you have 3 years from now.
Nah, because by the time I even have a child, the child will be so young that they can't relate to him.
Yeah, exactly. They will
Yeah,
not.
so I'm like, look, and for me, I'm really honest with my child, because he's gonna get to, he's already in primary school, but he's gonna get to high school, and then, stages where he needs to understand these things, and I would prefer for him to understand it now than for it to be later. So I'm honest in those aspects, and I'm like, yeah, I think, maybe 15 years from now, I mean, we'll have a child, but right now, I don't think so. And he's like, "Yeah, it seems like never." And I'm like, "Maybe never, but maybe
He
15 years."
wants one right now because he's at a certain stage whereby he needs siblings to play. Because right now, all they think about is play, 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 play.
Yeah. And I wanted to adopt as well, or foster, but fostering is like, because we live in a 2 bedroom, my room, his room, with fostering, to be a foster parent, you need like an extra room, and we don't have an extra room. So I'm like trying to find ways where I can foster a child in hopes of maybe adoption. I don't mind, to be honest, but to go through pregnancy for 9 months and then give, and then um, excuse me, I'm not going through that. But there's no child that does need a home, I'm willing, to look after that child. With Australia, you need like an extra room, so I'm trying to sort that out with my manager as well, and see what my options are, because I really want to give him a sibling,
Yeah.
but the sibling that I can give him, like biologically, would be, yeah, when I'm 35 and I'm only
Oh my God,
28.
Ali, we're literally on the same boat. Like, I want to foster. My son is 3, and he's always asking me about, where's my sister, where's my brother, right? Because in the daycare that he goes to, most of the kids have got their siblings there with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just feel so bad for him. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm at the peak of my career, and I don't see myself taking another 9 months. Because when I'm pregnant, like, I get extremely sick that I have to get off work. So imagine going off work for nearly
9
15
months.
months
Yeah. Really
and still
hard.
having to go on maternity leave. I don't have time for that. And also having to deal with these men. No, I don't have time for that. So I'm thinking of just adopting because, anyway.
Well, to adopt is 20,000, but to foster is for free, and the
Yeah.
government will give you money.
I might
Yeah,
actually consider fostering because I have like a 4 bedroom house and it's just the two of us.
yeah. If you, boss, if you, so what can I call you, sorry?
Sorry?
I
Oh,
said, what can I call you, boss or
you call me Buzz, but my name is Hawa.
Hawa? Okay, Hawa. If you have extra rooms, I would honestly suggest you foster. It's
Yeah.
so good, because it would be better for you to foster children that don't have the best homes in
Yep.
your house, and then in hopes of adoption, especially like with the fostering, you have to go through the application, and with
Yep.
the application, there's a side that says, maybe it's different. And sorry if I'm shouting, just let me know.
No, you're all right.
There's a side that says just foster or in hopes. So foster in hopes to adopt. So
Yeah.
if you select that, and let's say you get a young girl, like a baby girl that is maybe 3 months, and then her parents don't end up, being the best parents for her, you can keep that child, and it can be your child, and you can adopt them, and it'd be freer, not freer. So the government will pay you to foster her, and then when her parents don't want her, you can adopt her, and it would you don't have to pay anything compared to if you want to adopt. With
Yeah.
adoption, it's $10,000 depending on the country.
Yeah.
It costs $10,000, and then you have to do all these extra things, and then that might also cost money. But where with um, foster, is for free, and you're helping kids that are in need.
Yeah, I'm
Uh, if you
definitely
have,
with that, to be honest. Yeah. I would
yeah,
like to give my child a sibling.
yeah, if you have extra bedroom, honestly, do it. For me, the only reason why because I applied and I got rejected is because I don't have extra room. It's just a two-bedroom, my child and myself. But then I was telling my manager, I was like, look, like the room my son has is big enough, like like I can put two beds in there. And she was like, okay, let me like talk to like a few people and things because I already work with kids.
Yeah.
Like I really, 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 if this works out, I really want to foster a child. Hopefully I can adopt a child, or even if they stay with me up until they're 18 or 16 or whatever,
Yeah.
they can grow up with my child, and my child can just stop annoying me about, I want a sibling, I want a sibling, I want to. I'm so tired. No
Yeah,
life.
hopefully. My mom is currently fostering like 5 children, and she's been with them for the last 5 years. She took two on when they were like about 2 years old, and the other ones were about the age of I think 8 and 10 or 8 and 9, and now that they're grown, like and as far as they're concerned, like my mom is their mom. So her mom,
If you do that, do you like have to work to take care of them, or the government takes care of that?
you mean financially?
Yeah,
Well, the government takes care of them, like they pay
their
you.
needs and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, so per child, they still get paid through Centrelink just like any other normal child, but it's the same rate as any other kid. And then through the fostering system, I think they get about 300 each or something. It's really not much, but she's really happy with whatever she's doing. She just loves it.
Yeah, like it's enough to support the child on
Yeah,
the
it's literally
way.
enough to just support the children, and she just loves the fact that she's raising them.
Yeah.
Because when she took them on, like these kids were really in the worst state ever. But right now, like they're grown, they're flourishing, they're just beautiful kids, and she's very proud of herself for that.
No, I would be proud too, because
Yeah,
as long like if I can look after you, and then you still come back to me and call me mama, or you call me, Hadja or something like that, I would be proud of that.
they literally call her mom. It's so
Yeah, like
It's
that's
different
so
here.
good.
My mom has two
yeah,
under the age of 7.
yeah,
These are kids. They're not related to us, honestly.
yeah.
She just went to Genope last year, and then she went to a BA after the war. And then I think this is like a woman that she knew before, and then during the war, she misplaced the kids, get killed, and then they told her she died, so she couldn't leave the kids like that. This my mom. Oh, this woman, Jesus.
So she brought the kids back.
She got the kids. She, did all their passports and all of that. They have an auntie around, but then the auntie is also financially, and she's not doing so well.
Yeah,
So she took these kids. She brought them here. They now live with us, by the way.
That's cute.
that's really.
Within, I think, 2 or 3 months, they started calling my mom mama, to an extent that our last born, who was very jealous for a few months together, yani, mama, what do you mean? Like right now, they just call my mom their mom, and that's it. Like they're our siblings together, khalas.
Yeah, and like respectfully, yeah, because why would they call her anything else? Like, would
It's actually very nice because I feel like these kids, like now, they feel like we're really safe with you here. We're eating good, we're sleeping well, and all of that. I
Yeah,
don't
and
think
also,
they need anything else in life other than that.
yeah. Sorry to cut you off, Yana. Yeah, and also I feel like our mothers get to feel like a sense of purpose living here, especially in the Western world, because back home they're so used to their kids being around and whatnot. And we're getting older now, like we're moving states, we're getting jobs elsewhere and whatnot, and they're left to learn. So the moment they take on these kids, like it gives them like a whole sense of purpose,
Yeah.
something different, yeah, to just continue whatever they were doing. Like my mom loves it because like all of us have left home. My brother is in the army. Like I live by myself because I work close to the city. My elder sisters moved back home, so it's just her. But as soon as she took these kids on, like she's like a whole different woman now.
Yeah, she has a family, kind of
Yeah,
people
she's
around
not
her.
sad anymore.
I'm sorry to stop you guys. Can we say hi to Dukan?
Hi,
Hello.
Hey, Dukan. No, yes, maybe. But yeah,
Hey.
I do agree with that sense of purpose. Oh, sorry, Dukan.
Happy New Year, Margaret. Hi.
Happy
Hi,
Merry
this is
Christmas, Happy
Singing
New
from
Year.
Twitter.
Oh my God. How is everybody? Margaret, who kidnapped you?
How? What do you mean?
Where have you been all this time? It's been a minute.
I'm a married woman.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
But
I'm lying. I left because of. Wait, Santino. Can I don't Santino? I left because of Black Dawn.
Oh,
You left what?
you accept to be defeated?
I disappeared because of Black Dawn. We had some.
Did he slide into your DMs? What happened? I didn't see anything.
Oh, man, I don't know. I hate that guy. Anyways, that's why I'm not anymore. How are you, Sejin? It's
No,
been
he
a
doesn't. He
while.
doesn't come to my spaces. He has a problem with me. He don't come to my spaces. So if you come to here, you'll not see him.
Yeah, he doesn't go there. Yeah.
No, he's afraid of me. Not because I'm ready to call him out. You hey. I forgot you missed that space. The Black Dawn came there, and there's this lady. Apparently, his sidekick came onto the live. The funniest live I've ever seen. Hey, I know, man. You still have that tattoo? And Black Dawn is a married mother's father. So,
He is. He has 3 kids in Australia.
and what happened? He came. This sidekick came and started talking Black Dawn, and she was drunk. Hey, how about the other time last night? All the women like, ah! And one of the women, his cousin, like, what's going on? What's happening? You're not. I think you missed that. That was the funniest face ever. It was mouth face.
But
Hear about it.
honestly, I don't take him serious. I don't care. Honestly, I don't take him serious. Me, I don't.
I'm not even because I hate men, or I hate people that disrespect women, and I hate people that disrespect me. Don't do that.
But once again, how do you let a man take you from an app? Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Margaret. We did not notice. We just noticed that you disappear like that, and I'm like, where's this woman? I don't even see you on Instagram.
But it's not about him, by the way. Here,
Thank God.
I other things going on.
That's great.
Done something.
How is Egypt? I'm planning to come there soon. Oh my God, I'm live.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
You're live when.
I'm coming. My kidney. My kidneys. Sorry, continue. Sorry.
I thought this is X. This is TikTok. Why did I say that?
Yeah.
Only 6 people saw that.
Anyway, boss, Mating, and hi guys.
Aliyah.
I have problem calling names. I'm sorry. This girl, I came to say hi to her. Otherwise, I'm busy.
Did somebody call me Aliyah?
That's your
I said,
name?
yeah, I said Hali. I cannot pronounce your name. Is it Hali or
No,
Alia?
it's just
Which one?
Ali. It's just Ali. ALLY.
Oh,
Ali.
yeah,
Leah is about to say
yeah.
In my
How are you?
mind, I'm thinking that's like a short form for Aliyah.
No, it's what's his name? That guy before DMX. He keeps calling me Aliyah, Aliyah, and I'm like, no, my name is Ali. He's like, no, Aliyah. That's the name he gave me. That's not my name.
Okay.
Nice to meet you here.
Nice.
I came to say Nyana BA. It's been, yeah, I'm busy.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm a whole different person now. I've changed.
What? Okay, I will. I
Yalla.
will.
I have stories to tell, but not on Santino's thing is I'll be exposed to the world.
And this is the worst place also. Up this TikTok, no. I
I
trust.
know.
I don't trust if Santino is recording the space, but I trust his space in this one. This one, so many people know me here. So many people will come when they see me. They will join and they will listen. They will screen record. I don't want.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully chat soon. Life humbled me, so I've decided to.
Stay on TikTok. Is Genevieve talking? Because we can't hear you, Genevieve.
Can you mute, please, yeah, Genevieve?
We could, like, you're far from whatever your
It's multitasking.
boss.
Far. Uh-oh. You guys can't hear me now?
We can
Crazy.
hear you now. Yeah, you're far.
Yeah, I'm drawing. You guys can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to make a background over here.
We can see
Making
what
a
you're doing,
background.
but you're far, sir.
Okay.
I'm
If
telling
someone
you.
called me, if
Yeah,
someone
I
messaged
think I think Twitter is more safer than TikTok. I agree with Sejin.
You think
Because
so?
Twitter, yeah, because TikTok, there's a lot of screen recording and kalam Sadiq that I don't understand.
And then you find them on Facebook.
Oh,
Are
but that's
you
my
get the
biggest.
hell out of here?
That's
Are you
my fear.
serious?
Somebody to screen record me
Honestly.
and then put on in
What is on
Facebook.
yeah,
Facebook?
maybe they screen record them and send them to Hub and Juba.
No, but
And
Han
then
Juba is not gonna.
Oh my goodness. I
and
hate
then
all
Hub and
these
Juba
blogs.
send
I
them the
hate these
message.
blogs so much.
Oh, what, you talking about TikTok? Han Juba?
Yeah, TikTok.
I
Even
mean, you can be on
screen record
TikTok
or even
having a
my
normal
question.
conversation, and then a viewer is screen recording, and then it's you wake up in the morning, it's hot in
Find
Juba,
yourself on Facebook.
voice of Juba, and all these
No,
other
but
media
what,
blog.
what the videos? They have the videos in Han Juba?
The conversation, yes. Like if we're here right now
Not
talking.
really hot in Juba, but then the twin or the sister, voice of Juba, run by Mariaka's friend.
Isn't that hot in Juba though?
Yeah, there is hot in Juba and voice in Juba.
Oh,
Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's
like
cool.
kalam,
these
huh?
blogs, there is so many.
Crazy, crazy.
Hot in Juba.
Han Juba and other in Juba, huh?
Always hot in Juba with Shamaret.
Chamarat, chamarat. Okay, let's try something here. I'm making a weird color thing over here. Okay, got it here. Okay,
I
try
love
something new.
Junubi's life. Junubi, thank
Yeah.
you for your lives. I feel like they occupy me every morning when I'm getting ready to go somewhere.
Oh, you don't turn on the news, huh?
Huh? No,
You
I
don't turn.
don't. Like when I'm getting ready for work or whatever, like this morning I have an appointment and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna jump on Junubi's thing while I'm getting ready. It's kind of like a get ready with me while listening.
Getting ready with the boss, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I wish I can do that, just wake up in the morning. I don't think I have the energy for that.
To do what?
Have set your camera and then you're just get ready with me. How do people do that?
I mean, if you're getting paid, why not? I think there's women who get paid for it, so I
you don't
understand.
multitask at all. You don't listen to. I used to listen to podcasts in the morning, but not lately. I've been listening to.
I can do with podcast music and all of that, but then you're recording yourself because you're getting ready. No, I can do that,
No, I
honestly.
don't record. Nobody sees us. Nobody sees what we're
I used
doing.
to listen to podcasts when driving to work before I joined TikTok. Because I recently joined TikTok, right? So
Uh-huh.
now I spend most of my time on TikTok than anything.
Crazy. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the time on TikTok. Da-da-na-na-na. I'm making my new background, everybody. Make a character per day. Maybe make it a bit darker. Too light. Let's make it a bit. Make it a little lighter. A bit better. Okay, I'm done. Okay, let me turn this off. Y'all can talk about whatever you were talking about. I'm done, Jamal. Okay, you know what? Let me put my old background first for now. Let me leave the camera open. Put my old background until I get this new one in the mix. Give me a second. Yeah.
Always be one
That looks nice.
Tamalik. Yeah, I'll put the other one shortly. Uh-oh. No, what's going on? What happened? There's the bear. Feel the bear. Oh, that's pretty weird. What happened? How can I move it? Okay, let me try something soft. Something really weird. Okay, this one.